believe the weather, Maxie. Can't believe it's lovely. Come on, Macadoo. Let's go safely. Come, Macadoo. Come, Macadoo. You go safely. Good girl, thank you. You always know how to go in. You're a good girl. Oh, you're just lovely. Who's excited to go out? Look at the day. We might be able to do something with the horses today. Even a little bit. Henry! Hey, Henry! I'm late, I know, I'm very late. Oh, I must have needed it though, I did sleep. I needed it. Oh, I needed a good sleep. I planted this one. It's good now. Hey, Ariana. Hey, Beard. How you guys doing today? I finally got a decent sleep after weeks of not getting any. I got a really good sleep. Gosh. It's a bit cold this morning. Let me get these guys there, Brecky. You okay? Oh, that's good. You just got up from a decent nap. Awesome. How were you after your long live yesterday, Beard? Oh. Okay, buddy. Hold on a second. Hold on your bumps. Thank you, Brecky. Good job. Lovely job. It's going to get some sunshine in here. It's nice and hot, warm. Get some sun in. I'm going to fix this whole place up. I'm going to redo it so it's waterproof. Okay, I'm back. Took forever to get to sleep. Yeah. Sometimes it does when you do a long live. Ariana knows about doing long lives. She's done long ones, haven't you, Ariana? I have too. I think the longest I did was like 8 or 10. I think it was 10 hours. It was either 8 or 10 hours, but it was bloody forever. I don't know what the hell I did. I did like all the horses. I did music. I did painting. Oh, that's right. I was doing a painting. And I was talking while I was doing the painting because it takes me forever to do paintings. That's why I wouldn't have realised how quickly. But we got sunshine today. I'm so pleased. I'm in shorts and it's not even cold really today. It's cold, but it's not freezing. It's cool, but it's not freezing. And everybody seems in a pretty good mood today with the sunshine coming out. Yes, it is, puppies. Hey, Papa. Hi, Papa. Hi, Duty. Good morning, sunshine boy. Ready? Let's go. Oh, he says, let's go. Everyone's looking for the bastards. Look at this. They are trying to flood me out, I'm telling you. They want the land. Land's getting very valuable over here because there's gold mining happening, see? They want to buy up the land for next to nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a mining company doing it. Probably from China. Yes, I'm anti-corporate Chinese. Not anti-Chinese people, but corporate China and the way they run things and how they don't even look after their population. I am anti-corporate China. I'm anti-corporate everything, really. Anything that any 1%ers I don't like. No one person needs $1 million, billion, trillion dollars. Why would anybody, one person, need $1 billion, trillion dollars? All they need is to be able to put food in their stomach and a roof over their head. But, humans are greedy. They won't share. No. But there's all reasons why too. So, I get it. Hey, DA. Hey, Cece. How you going? Morning, Henry. Oh, you look a bit wet. Yeah, he's getting so old. It's really starting to get at him. This year he's just gone downhill. He's not bad for his age though. 30 years old, nearly 31. That's a good age. I must remind you, I must get your old mum to come and see you. Get Laura to come and see you, okay? That's what we must do. I know. Hold on, boys. Hold on, let me get the ponies done first. You know, your ponies still got a fair bit of feed down the back end. You're going to be alright. Come spring, we'll have too much food. Henry, Bobby, you ready, Bobby? Do your hair. Henry's not covered in them, but you are, because you're short and little. Hold on, boys, hold on. Boys, wait. Come again. A little chilly. Can't stop the Hang on. Hold on, love. I'm going to give you some more, sweetheart. You're a way bigger boy than that goat. There you go, bud. Oh, perfect throw there. Should have been an Olympic champion thrower. Woo. Let's do it. Wait a minute. When I'll do. Good morning, everybody. Sunny day. Let's go. Let's go find some sunny bugs. There'll be bugs everywhere. Go, go, go. Go find some bugs. Go, 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 everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go, everyone. Good job, Chooky Poots. Look, everybody's awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Everybody snuck out early. Hi, darling. Good morning. She's turned funny on me. Buddy Tookie. Tuk, 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 tuk. I think she's joined the chickens again. Joined the bank of chickens. Off they go. The boys are having their breakfast. I am very blessed. However, I must say, I also did work very, very hard to get to where I'm at. It was not easy. It was a struggle. Hard work, never spending money on myself, only buying absolute necessities for years and years on end, doing the hard struggle, and then saving. And this is how it ended up, which is really good. Not just, it's a combination of a few things, I think. Luck, hard work, and just being in the right place at the right time, and also having a willingness to change something, because it's so hard to decide to leave a comfort zone. That was my biggest. I was so scared when I bought my block of land. I was so scared everything's going to go bad. I bought my block of land first. It was just a cheap, crappy block of land. That was my stepping stone into the market. Turned out to be a very good little investment because it allowed me to then buy my house. I paid it out pretty much virtually straight away. Bought my house, renovated that, sold it to my girls for cheaper than what it cost me. A loss of about $30,000. Then bought this. Then sold the other two to offset this and make life a bit easier. Having only one responsibility is a lot easier than having three. Worked out well. But you've got to be smart about things. That's the only thing. You've got to really think before you jump in, before you leap. Have a look at things. Don't buy things. If you're looking at ever buying land or house, buy the cheapest thing in the nicest area. Not the nicest thing in the worst area. Buy the cheapest thing in the nicer area that you can get. And then build from there. You could buy, well, I bought in the worst area. I bought the cheapest thing in the worst area. And I still ended up okay. But it was a high risk. Now, actually, my daughters bought it off me. They paid $120,000 to me. It cost me $100. I spent $50 on it. I spent half of what I bought it for, renovating it and bringing it up to standard. Then it ended up, it's now worth about, anywhere between 600 and 700,000 now. And they've only had it for 8 years, 7 years. So they've done a bloody good profit. They've done at least four times what they put in. More than 4, actually. I'm stupid. I should have kept it myself. I would have been having enough to get a huge property. Oh, well. No, I'm happy with what I've got. I shouldn't be greedy. You was worried about me the other day. How come? Because I didn't come on. We had no internet. The stupid internet here isn't good. Seriously, it's terrible. Had no way of getting on here. Hold on, I've got to quickly clean the chicken pen. Did anybody lay out here? Somebody's having trouble laying. Too stressed. Probably young lady. Maybe too stressed. It is winter. I'm surprised anybody's laying. Guys have given me eggs at the strangest time of the year. But you know what? It's probably good anyway because the winter time is when I need an egg. That's the thing. That's when I need an egg. So you are doing the good thing. Come springtime, we're going to have the best gardens this year. With all this compost, we are going to do well. Indeed we are. Everybody. Thanks to all you lovely fabulous faces out there. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of poo. Making my life glorious. Who could ever be so grateful to have so much shit around? I am ecstatic about the poop. It's the best stuff for the garden. I'm talking to myself again. Oh my God, stop. I'm just going to check if there's blade next somewhere in here. They might have covered it. No evidence there though. Right, I hope everybody has a beautiful day today. It's this beautiful weather. Bunnies and chooks and ducks and goats, chooks and goats. And everybody, people. All right, now let's go feed the other guys. The sun's going. Look, there's cloud seeding again. See, look, I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. People don't believe me that they do this, but they do it continue. Look at the deliberate crisscross. They do this, and I get sick every time they do it. So I'm better. I'll probably be in for 2 or 3 days of feeling cook after this. They've been doing it every day though. It's been bad, but not this heavy. We're getting rained out and rained out and rained out. I want an answer from the government why they're doing this and what the hell they're spraying. They need to answer us, especially out where I live. Everyone's dropping dead of cancer every 5 minutes. And I think it's because of this shit that. It's not a conspiracy theory. I've been screaming about this for 10 years. Everybody's looking at me like I'm a maniac. No one's at the sky. How could you not see this? Whoosh, whoosh. Another grid over here. Whoosh, whoosh. There's nothing natural about that. You love catching, mother. Oh, thank you. Yeah. There's nothing. There's always something going on. There's never a time nothing's happening. Unless I'm asleep. And there's still something happening even when I'm asleep. Often it's because when I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming stupid dreams. I'll be back. Don't you go stupid on the fence, my boy. I might pop you, Ellie. You might come out with me today. We might do some work a little later. What should I do, Zarely? Oh, no, I'm not going to do anybody. It's still soaking wet there. Good morning, love. What's the matter, darling? Why are you running around like something bad's happening? You're acting like a dinosaur. What's wrong? What's the matter, baby girl? Baby girl. Okay. Much better now. Well, now we're done there. Hello, Mr. Impossible. How you going? I saw you the other day, Mr. Impossible. So I don't forget that I've met you already. I turn everybody blue that comes along. I don't look, even if they're not nice people or anything, it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect me. It gives everyone the power to check everyone else out. That's the whole thing. Mr. Impossible, I think you're a nice person. Whoever you are, I think you're nice. Oh, God. I've got to get this where it can be where you can see the... Look at that cloud seeding, miserable nuts. It is very beautiful, except for the clouds seeding up the top. You can see the crisscross lines there. That is not beautiful. That is horrible. I've just got to clean some poo. I'll be back. The trick is to manage everything daily. Don't leave and procrastinate and leave things until 3 or 4 days. Otherwise it becomes like a momentous task. If you do it daily, it stays lovely. Much better for the horses and for the people. And also, good fertiliser, the ground here. Okay. That didn't take so long. That was pretty good. I just can't believe they're cloud seeding again. They're trying to flood everyone on the Central Coast out because they want that land. This is what their plan is. I'm sure of it now. I watched this going on and on and on for years on end, trying to make it so no one can get insurance, so they can't afford to buy the properties unless they have cash. So therefore only the really, really super rich people who have cash for properties will be able to buy them. Because you won't be able to buy them because you need to have insurance. Can't get insurance if it's continuously in a flood zone. Cancels people's mortgages out. Then they get recalled and asked to pay the entire lot in one go, and most of them are on $1 million mortgage. How are people going to fix that? They should never have let people have mortgages that are $800,000 or up, really, seriously. A lot of people are drowning in debt. People don't realise. People think, oh, Australia's really good. It's actually not. As far as, it's good for certain things, but as far as economy, it's the worst place to live. It's the most expensive place to live. When I bought this was dirt cheap. No one wanted anything out here. This was an unwanted area. Now they're putting a gold mine in. Everybody wants it now. They're putting one up in Wellington. Sudi, come here. Sudi, can you move back, Papa? Back out. Back out, let her out. Here, Tuk, come on. Out you come, lovely. Come on, put her out, put her out. No, not in the corner. Come on, love, come on. Lovely. Here, Tuk, come on. Let's zip. Oh, she's stuck herself in there. Silly girl, not a smart place to go. In with the dogs is not smart. You'll give yourself a heart attack. Give yourself heart disease. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Sitting back, don't you think about having a bite of food. You're a good boy. There you go, love. Out you go. Go on with your boys. You coming out? Come out. Don't be locking in. I'm going to lock this so no one gets stuck in here. Including you. That's right, my boy. You better blink. Oh, yeah. Your house is nice and tidy. You good job. They're keeping it tidy. Yes, you are doing a great job, my boy. Oh, who's a good boy? Look, there's Charlie Pocket. Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Charlie Pocket. Hello, buddy. Back. Charlie. Charlie, come. Charlie's claiming me right now. Good boy. He's claiming me. This is what he does. Watch out, Sudi, go home. Charlie. So when he gives his little, he's trying to claim me as a hen. So he says, you're going to be my hen today, Mama. No, I'm not a hen, you silly boy. But I'm very happy that I'm very honoured because the last few days you've been trying to bite me. So it's nice that you've changed your tune. You're being a lovely boy. Charlie's been good. Come on. Unless you thought that if you did a little dance, I'll open the gate. He probably did. I love my chickens. Good boy. Your niece and nephew just moved to France. Oh, wow. Is France like a good place to go now? I know that they were having some trouble with things, but immigrations and stuff like that they were having a lot of people invading them, causing them big problems. But economy-wise, I wonder what they're like. I think it's where you go, isn't it? If you go to rural France, you might be right. If you go to any big, large cities, I think you're going to have the same issue wherever you go in the world. It's all much of a muchness, really, because everybody is like... Everybody seems to be closed off in the big cities. They're not really very friendly. Oh, this I bought years ago. It was at my daughter's place. You can use it as a chair or you can use it as a big candle holder and you can put a big candle in there. like a big mosquito candle. And out come the citronella from the side there. But my daughter's had it. I'm going to have to try and carry it carefully. Well, I don't think I can carry it. I'll have to wait. I just don't want anybody getting hurt on it. It is heavy. It's a big, heavy lump of a thing. It needs to go up on the deck. It can't stay there. Hold on. Let's have a look. Big and heavy, couple up. It's very heavy and it's slippery. Watch out. Watch out, it's slippery because it's wet. Okay, I got it. Now I just got to clean my hands and feet. But yeah, I'd love to visit France for its historical buildings and the people. But I wouldn't like to live there, I don't think. I think Australia's going to be where I'm going to be when I die. Or Mongolia, possibly. I've had this horrible feeling I'm supposed to have always been in Mongolia. Yeah, for years I've felt like that. I don't know why though. It's probably just the way they live, the Mongolian horse people. That's who I'm trying to, I want to know about them. I'd like to know about lots of people, but in particular the Mongolian horse people. They're so talented with everything that they do, including huts. Their mud and grass huts. I love their huts. I'd love to live in one of their huts. It's just basic. Bit of dirt, a fire in the middle, chimney through the roof, and everybody sleeps in together. It's communal. Everybody cares about the basics, not about anything else. So they all care about getting food, water, and clothing. And they train these hawks and eagles. They go and catch all their food for them. They have eagles that can pick up goats and bring them back to them. It's crazy. I would love to be in amongst those people. If I get reincarnated, I'm going to become a Mongolian herdsman. The sales. Is that how you say the sales? The sales? I've heard of that place. Yeah, it's very ancient. I'd also like to go to Italy as well. I'd love to go where the Vatican is. I don't really like the Vatican very much. I don't like that they take everyone's money and they hoard it when there are people dropping off all over the planet and they've got billions of dollars hidden underneath their little buildings. But I do like the historic buildings and the culture around it. I do like watching even though I'm not a religious person, I do like watching their religious ceremonies. It's quite ancient and archaic and interesting. I enjoy it. Hang on a moment. I've got to get my thing. Where is it? repurposed. So I put it over here. It just kind of ties that area up a little bit nicer. Makes it look a little bit prettier. I'll get a little plant to put in there. I'll stick a little plant in that comes up and goes out and over. And that'll be pretty good. See, that's an old cement mixer that I got at the tip years ago. Now, I've seen a dude make one like this with just some similar plant to me, and he had it for sale for $500, and somebody bloody bought it. I was like, wow, this is where recycling is good. And see, that blends in so nicely, you can't even tell it's even there. So that's good. There's the other one over here, see? It's turned upside down to stick a plant on top of it. There it is. And there's another one that I bought years ago. So my daughters had all their trees and stuff cut back yesterday. So next week, they're getting it all cleared out and they're selling their caravan. They've got a little old caravan, they're going to get rid of it. It's not really worth anything. The roof on it's basically gone. I should buy it off them for about $100. I'll see if they'll sell it to me for cheap. I don't even think you can move it, to be honest. I'd need to get a light bar for it, and I'd need to put a permit on it. That would have to happen. I don't know if you can hire a light bar. A basic light bar. You probably can. Who would know? But anyway, I'll think about it. I'm just thinking what I could do with it is I could turn it into an extra addition to the cat house and put it like over here, because it's only little, and move it over here, or even slot it in. No, it wouldn't fit there. Actually, it would. Slot it in there and then build a tunnel across from there to here, and they've got a little inside caravan to live inside of as well. It might ruin my view from the house though. I'd rather have the view, yeah. See, the view is so nice. It would be pretty cool. The cost of living is 40% cheaper than states in Greece. Wow. I strike you as a shield maiden. I think I would have made a really cool shield maiden. I could have just channeled all my energy straight into a giant fight, Viking fight. Swung a hammer around, hit a couple of people I didn't like, and that'd have been it. I'd have been happy. Probably died and went to Valhalla real quick. At least I wouldn't have had anxiety. I would have been excited about going to Valhalla and dying, because I would have been raised as a Viking. Look, this boy's following me around. Charlie! Charlie Pork! You're going to come and say hello to Mum? Come on, you're going to climb me again? Oh, that's a good boy. You're climbing me again. He's going to climb me again. He is climbing me. Good boy. Come on, then. You going to shout? You're a bit shocked. Rooster or a hen? He says, I don't bloody know. You're going through menopause, you could be anything. And in this day and age, we don't know what you are. You're an elephant or a monkey. I could be anything, couldn't I? No, you know what I'm going to be today? I'm going to be a velociraptor dinosaur. When my kids were little, I used to, because Jurassic Park was huge back in the early 90s, 1993 it came out over here. I used to run around pretending to be a velociraptor, and my kids loved dinosaurs, and then A Land Before Time and all them come out, and they loved dinosaurs. So I used to run around the backyard pretending to be a velociraptor, mimic all its moves, make its sounds, try to be a dinosaur. My neighbours thought I was batshit crazy. They truly did. And but then they met me and realised I'm perfectly normal. I just have a good imagination and like having fun with the kids, which there's nothing wrong with. Oh, this boy's singing a lovely song. You're doing a nice morning crow. Do another one. You did a good one. You did do a good one. Oh, hello, my darling. Hello. He says, hi, Mum. Oh, that's beautiful. Very beautiful. Look at you. I'm going to do one more. One more. One more. Do it. Charlie Crow. Charlie. Oh, he's a good boy. Bye, Cece. You got to mop. Yeah. Mopping. I sometimes I love mopping. Sometimes I hate mopping. But I do like cleaning. In certain moods, I go berserk on cleaning. I'll get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Can't believe Charlie's adopted me. Yeah, I hope you get some good sleep tonight, Cece. I hope you rest well after mopping. Oh, Charlie. It's a Charlie pocket. You're following Mum everywhere. He's climbing that hen now. She's following me too. Hello, darling girl. You're telling Charlie to find you some tea. Actually, let's go down here. Chicken spy cam. Charlie. Oh, hi, Papa. What you doing, Pocky? You're trying to attract the ladies. Oh, you're doing your very best. If I was a hen, I would have went with you. But I'm not a hen. But I would have. You would have been my first pick. Yes, you would have. He's so beautiful. I'm keeping Charlie. He's staying here. He's actually very good because he's made really good friends with his dad. Dad's accepted him really nicely. Dad does not like the other two boys, but Dad loves Charlie, so Charlie's allowed to stay. Can't have too many. That'll give me 3 roosters. But Grandpa Rooster Friesel, he's probably not going to be with us too much longer. What's the matter, lovely? I can't let you in there, sweetheart. The fire is on, and if you get frightened and run and jump on the fireplace, we'll be in trouble. Oh, look who's over here. What do, Mum? What do? What are you doing? You're hiding and camouflaging in here with the pillow. Oh, you lovely girl. You're a lovely girl. Where's your mama? What a pretty mama. Look, we match. No, Lydia, we match. White and grey, look. You and me. I'm dressing like you today, Mama. Yes, I am. Hello, my beautiful lady. Oh, she's a beautiful. You gave me Fizzy, didn't you? And Sylvie. Miss Pudding. You gave us much joy with your babies. You were a good mum. You're a great mum. You are a great mum. Yes, you are. You're a great mum. Uh-huh. Get it, Mama. Get it, Mama. She's the only cat I've got that didn't die from a snake bite. She's been bitten about 4 times by snakes. She's not... Oh, there's the emergency ambulance is going past. I wonder who's injured. Oh. They're not going fast either. They've probably died. Yeah, they'd have the lights and sirens on if they were still alive. Someone's passed away. We always know in this town, when the ambulance goes past and there's no sirens or lights, you know someone's died and they're just going to go and pick them up. Would be an elderly person probably. Well, the last time she got bit, it was a baby brown snake. I watched it bite her on the face. It struck her several times. I rang the vet and I said, look, she's been bit, what do I do? They said, you're not going to make it here in time. Make her comfortable, and basically she'll probably be dead in 5 minutes. I thought, well, I'll see what happens. Nothing happened. She just had her face did puff up, her lips puffed up because it bit her on the face, not the lip. Her face puffed up, and that was it. She was a little bit tired for about 2 days. Because with sometimes with cats too, it can take a couple of days for the effects to actually work. But it could have just been that the baby snake, it might have already have used all its venom up before it got her. It might have bit at other things when she was playing with it, see? And emptied itself out. That could have also been a reason why. But she's been bitten. I've seen her 4 times get bitten by different snakes. One was a big one, a big bastard. And it bit her. And it was like a black snake, but it wasn't a red-bellied black. It was probably a brown snake, but not an eastern brown. But the eastern browns are the worst. She's the best cat, just a stray. Her and Chapo, they're the parents of Fizzy. But they're just strays. Nobody wanted. Chapo's been here longer than me. I've been here 10 years. Chapo's been here at least 3 years before me. He would have at least been a 3-year-old by the time he got here, so he'd be at least 13. When I took him to the vet and got him dissected, they said they estimated around 12. So anywhere from 11 to 12 years of age. But yeah, he's definitely about 13, I'd say now. He's getting a bit tired. But my other cat lived till she was 19, and the other one lived till she was 17, which for outdoor cats is crazy. Good age. Hey, puppies. Should we do some song? Should we do some music? Want to sing a song? Oh! I can't do a song for a dog. You all right, love? She's looking a bit forlorn over there. Charlie, you going to look after this lady? Charlie. He's over there. He's hanging out. He says, I'm going to jump up here. You going to jump up? Sir Dirty, what you doing? Pop her down. See, she's just sitting there. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And he's like, I don't know what you're doing either, but I'm hanging here. I'll protect you. Here he goes. Charlie's becoming a real homebody. I did actually let him out of his egg. He got stuck, same as his father, Hippie. It's strange because Hippie's the same as him. Hippie's never hurt me, ever. Hippie's never bitten me or hurt me, ever. Charlie has bitten me a couple of times, but only because he thought I was food. But he hasn't hurt me. But the other boys, they've had a bit of a go at me sometimes. The red one that's just like hypnotised is a shocker. It's a bugger of a thing. It does a lot of naughty things. Unfortunately, I still have a lot of mud, so I won't be able to do any riding today. But later on, I'm going to take Pony Girl and do some work with her. I'm going to do some rug work with her. And I might even film some of it. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I should take this caravan of my daughter's. The roof is apparently broken though. But I can fix that and turn it into a cat cage. That's not an issue. It's the frame I need. Well, they should turn it into their cat cage. I'm going to ring them up and say to them, why don't you move it further down the back end, right down the very back, and turn it into your cat cage, and then the cats have a space to play that's safe, and they can look outside and have a pretty much a outdoor house as well, like I've got for my guys. That would be cool. Sometimes I wished I had more space and money. I would probably like to do some more things. I wished I had more money. I would do, if I won lotto, I'd buy a huge property. I would work with young people who are displaced, and either for whatever reason, maybe their parents have passed away, maybe their parents are addicted to a substance or something and they can't look after them. But I would try to make a space where there was some rehabilitation, not a permanent dwelling, but a maybe 3 to 6 months stay for them, to build up their skills at valuing themselves, and also to basically, here comes Mama. Hey Metal, hello. I was wondering when you were going to pop in. I've been watching to see if you've been around, but you haven't been on. When I've been awake, you haven't been on. How you doing? I hope you're good. I've been seeing this. There's a whole heap of these new Native American. They're people who are South American. They're from South America, not North. But they are basically now having a revolution where they were taught that they're Spanish, that they're Mexican, Spanish Mexican, when they're actually indigenous natives, native tribal people. So basically, they're now teaching themselves their languages and their culture again, that they had no idea was theirs because they just grew up thinking they were just an average Mexican person. From Spain, the Mexicans that have come from Spaniards' descent. So they're now learning their own language, which I think is remarkable that they're doing that. Beautiful people. God, they're beautiful people. I actually think my neighbour might be a Native American because she was from down in, right down south of Latin America, right down the bottom of South America, near that big giant jungle thing. I don't know what it's called. The Amazon? Is it the Amazon? Chile. She's Chilean. She's from Chile. But she's from Chile, but I don't think she's Spanish Chile. I think she was always from Chile, but the Spaniards overtook their place. And she had some really interesting cultural things that and I didn't pay that much attention back in the day. I liked her food. She was a fantastic cook. Her name was Maria, but her real name was something I could not pronounce, so we called her Maria. But she was my neighbour, and she was the loveliest person. Her and her husband, who was called Willie, and the boys. She had 3 boys, and the 3 boys were beautifully raised, and that's why I liked her. Her children were raised with respect and decency, and a lot of the kids in the area we were living in, it was not an expensively rich area or anything, but a lot of the kids around the complex I was in were very rude and belligerent and horrible children whose parents couldn't have cared less what they did, where she raised her children to have respect, to value themselves, value their parents, value elders, value their neighbours. And I had so much respect for her. And she was wonderful. Actually, she was with me when I went into labour with the twins. I was home by myself, and she came over and got the ambulance there, which was really good, because I virtually, needed it right then and there. But it was, she was lovely, lovely woman. I don't know. But anyway, I've been watching these people. You've been dealing with shit. Oh, I hope everything's all right. Hope there's nothing too crazy going on. I won't pry. But yeah, I hope everything's all right. But yeah, I've been studying some more Native American dancing. I'm going to start to learn how to do it with the horses. I'm going to teach the horses a Native American horse dance that they can do, like that you can do with your horse. Well, it's not necessarily a true thing that Native Americans do, but it's something I'm going to start doing. So basically, I'm going to use my horse as my prop to do the dance with. And I'm going to do one. And then I'm going to record it and see what happens. And it's going to be just in honour of the people who are from the parts of America where they originally were the natives before the colonisation. Kind of like the Aboriginal dance. I'm going to do an Aboriginal one as well. They probably get angry at me. Some of people from these people, sometimes if you try to do anything from someone else's culture, they get very angry and offended. But other people with their culture, they don't get offended. They're happy for people to do their culture. Just depends how they're raised, really, as to whether or not they think that it's something that no one else can do. And I can understand that perspective as well. But I do think the more people that embrace and learn your culture, the longer your culture is going to survive. This is how I see it. And thrive and become something that is, valued. Not just by your own people, but by everybody. This is the way I see it. Like the barbecue in Australia, it's valued by Australians. Having a barbecue is a big thing in Australia. Everybody has barbecues. Everybody loves barbecue and a cold beer. And it's very valued over here as a custom in Australia. So when new people arrive, a lot of them, the first thing they want to do is have a barbecue and a beer. And we're like, yep, let's do it straight away. Let's get into it and let's do it. I think it's a good thing to share and learn other people's experiences. Whilst understanding and knowing you're not one of those people, because you can't be, because you're not descended from those people, but you can certainly enjoy and learn things about those people. It's like I'm trying to also study Vikings right now and Korean people. I'm studying Korean tradition and culture, not the modern Korean culture, but the ancient Korean culture at the moment. And it's fascinating. Just the way that they did things is fascinating. Even just right down to their clothing, and the way that they did the clothing was crazy. I love it. I think it's wonderful. I really like looking into the past and seeing things from the points of view of people that were here long, long, long before we ever were, and probably were far smarter than us. It's possible. You're alarmed by the Spanish last names and family origins so obscured. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing better, Metal. You're going to get back to jamming again soon. Good. I like watching you jam. Hey, Nerdwitch, how you doing? Ancient Korea is exceptionally a beautiful thing to study. The manners, the way the things worked, the deadly positions. You would have been better off being a pauper in ancient Korea than being in the kingdom, in the king's palace, even as a servant in the king's palace. Your life was at risk continuously, as it probably was with every cultural thing back then, but Korea was particularly competitive amongst themselves in trying to make their family, because there weren't that many families. So it was all the power struggle continuously, and, with no regard for the feelings of the king or the queen or the prince or the princesses that were being subjected to the customs and mannerisms. But at the same time, they seemed to be able to work to govern things correctly. And I guess when you look at it, maybe an arranged marriage isn't such a bad thing. If you're suited well to the person, if you're attracted to the person and suited to them, and then your parents arrange it I don't see a problem with it. If it's like a 40-year-old man when you're 16 and you don't want to get married to him and you don't like him and he's just a horrible person, I can totally understand that you shouldn't have to get married. I think it should be with the consent of the person. But there's nothing wrong with trying to arrange a marriage. I don't think with the parents having the best idea of what's best for the child. In that respect, they're closer-knit communities than Western people are. Look at how we go. Westerners go stupid. We're all divorcing each other and throwing fits and tantrums continuously. None of us even know how to even trust each other enough to even have a relationship anymore. So it's not really a good state to be in. Beard, I'm absolutely certain I would have died within 10 seconds in ancient times because I'm too outspoken. They would have killed me instantly. I'd have been dug in a pit and stoned, or worse, I could have been crucified or anything. Anything could have happened to me. I would have been in trouble. I wouldn't last long. Unless I was Joan of Arc, then I might last a little while. Imagine if you got transported back. What if we reincarnate backwards, not forwards? Has anybody ever thought about that? What if reincarnation isn't going forwards, it's going backwards? And you've got to find the position you remember. You might have deja vu little things here and there where you're thinking, I know I've been here before. You've got to find the body to go back into at that particular time and go backwards in time and have a discovery right back to the very beginning of human starting. Why couldn't that be the concept? I think I'm starting that. Now I'm starting that religion. That's my new cult. Backwards reincarnation. Going, rewinding. What could we call it? Beard, you're good at calling things something. What can we call it? We could call it like a, I don't know. My brain's not really good at making names up. The rewind time cult. No. We don't want to call it a cult because nobody will come to it. Rewind time. No. Reverse Buddhism. No, because we're stealing the Buddhism name from Buddhists. What could we call it? What would be going backwards in time but being born backwards in time? What would be a word for it? Yeah, Metal, do jam again soon. Yes, I will. When you do, I will come on through, and everybody will come through. And I'll put it, if I'm near a computer, I'll put it up and let everyone know that you're jamming. I like being on your channel because when you're talking about the Native American things, so I love that. But also you're very informative as far as guitar playing and things goes. I can learn quite a lot. It's really good, and you're a nice person. And I just think, yeah, it's a good channel. Actually, everyone on here has great channels. Beard's got a beautiful channel. It's very much a channel where everybody is very supportive, and Beard does a bit of music, but Beard does music that is outside the square, completely outside the square. It's called noise music, and it's really cool. Very creative. And then we've got Nerdwitch, who is like the hostess with the mostess, who basically the second you hear her talking, it makes you feel good. She actually should just Nerdwitch, you should hire yourself out as a promoter. You'd be an excellent promoter. People would just follow. If you told them to come in here or do this or do that, they'll just do it. You'd be really good at that. If you lived back in the days when a circus they needed somebody for a circus to call everybody to come inside the big tent, you could do it straight away. Because you're so bubbly and happy. They're kind of like a puppy dog. How they, you know, when puppies are little and everything is exciting and happy to them. You're like that. That's what you remind me of. Thanks, Metal. Then your beard's the one to call to the circus. Yeah, you could do it too. I'd make everybody run away from the circus because I'd be standing there going, there's a safety issue here, that tiger needs to be let go, this elephant can't be here, get that chain off of that. I would be destroying the circus. I wouldn't be helping it. They'd be kicking me out. They'd probably shoot me. They'd probably do something to me and cut my head off and put it in the glass jar and put me in the oddity section where people pay to go through and look at the weird things. Well, they might just cut my tongue out and do it so I can't talk, so I'm mute. You could meet your bearded lady, yeah. Well, Metal, you can ask her. And she may not, I don't know. But yeah, you can ask her, that's for sure. I did one time, I went to a circus when I was younger. It was a Russian circus. It's probably why I love Russian people. And I went to the circus, it was the Moscow Circus. And it was in Sydney Entertainment Centre way back in the 1980, about 1983. I was living in the children's home and Dad got tickets to go to Moscow Circus. So him and my grandmother, and he took us 3 kids. So the 5 of us went. Well, they had this section where they had the ponies and they basically hoist you up into the air while you're on the pony. Like they put a thing on you and they asked for volunteers. Well, of course I volunteered instantly and they picked me. So I got to go on the Moscow Circus and ride the pony and get pulled up in the air and then load back down onto the pony. I thought it was the best thing I've ever done in my life. I loved it. I just totally forgot about all that, but I've just remembered it. It was the funnest night and it was so cool. And the other good thing about it was they were selling popcorn there and we were allowed to have popcorn, which we never ever allowed to have popcorn. So I got to eat popcorn and go into the big ring and ride the pony. And I was not scared. The lady's going to be, you scared? Well, you got to remember, I was living at the children's home riding Sundance, who was completely unbroken in, riding Sundance all over the place with no bridles or saddles or anything. So this was a breeze. It was easy for me to do. I enjoyed it. It was really fun. I wish I could go. I wish I could get my memory to, I wish you could get it out of your head and put it onto I wish like we could film it from our own brain. This is what needs to be able to someone needs to invent that. They probably already have got it. We just probably don't know about it yet. The army's probably got it. But where they can film your memory for you. So if you weren't able to film it, because of course back when we were younger, nobody had video cameras, only the super rich. I don't even know how the hell he was able to afford for us to go to the Moscow Circus. I think his friend was going to go and didn't go, and then he bought the tickets for cheap. But it was truly one of the best things I've ever seen. And they had everything there. They had lions, bears, elephants. But all I really wanted to look at was the ponies. But it was so fun. All inside the Sydney Entertainment Centre. I felt like I was worth $1 billion back then. That was like one of the highlights of my life. That and the pet porpoise pool at Coffs Harbour, which I used to go to all the time, in Coffs Harbour Zoo, which back then was owned by people with the same surname as my maiden name. back in the day. But we were not related. It was strange, but we weren't related. Not that I know of anyway. I know. Lions, tigers and bears. I totally enjoyed the circus, but I was a bit naive back then. I didn't realise what the animals have to endure in order to be inside that circus. And when I look at that, then I think, well, no, this is not really the nicest thing. Especially like the ponies and stuff, they probably get a break. I mean, I think the circus does stop somewhere here and there and have a break. But I don't know about the lions and stuff. Do they ever get out of the cage? I don't think so. I think the only time they're out is when they're in the ring. I don't know. I have no clue. I could be wrong. In Australia, you're not allowed to have any animals in the circus anymore at all. None. You're basically going for acrobatics and clowns. You're not allowed to. They're not allowed to have animals in the circus. It's against the law here. There used to be a lot of circuses that went around, but most of the circuses have just become carnival people now. They just do the carnivals, travelling carnival people, putting the shows on. I might become a carny. I don't think I'd be any good at it. What could I do? What could I do in the carnival? I could just be a ticket box person. Maybe I'll be able to participate in some events. There's the kite. Oh my God, the kite is catching something. I just spotted her. She just come down out of nowhere and got something. I don't know what she's got, but she's on the ground with it. Probably a mouse or a rat. You were worried about me. Oh yeah, I was okay. Was it because I hit my head? I'm still sore, you know. My head's still sore. I know they're worried about me because I hit my head the other day and then I didn't come on because our internet actually wasn't working at all. Telstra sent me a message and then Optus sent me a message. Telstra, who does my home internet, sent me a message saying we're going to back you up to basically the internet, satellite internet, whatever you call it, but that didn't work either. So I don't know what's going on in Australia, but apparently, and then I spoke to my son later on when finally the phone worked. I spoke to my son and he said to me they had no internet either. So basically the whole of New South Wales was pretty much out for however long. So I don't know what happened, whether it was a cyber attack or what happened, but something must have happened. Yeah, you do need to pick your guitar up again. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. I am feeling a bit better. I've still got a bit of a headache though. I had a headache last night. When I was on your live, I ended up falling asleep. But yeah, it's better than it was yesterday. It's a slight headache this morning. It's only behind one eye today, so it's not too bad. But I'm still sore on the top where I hit the bump. I think it'll take about a week for that to settle right down. I probably gave myself a bit of a hematoma-ish under the skin there too. I also discovered this bruise on my arm where I must have done something the other day when I was fixing everything in the shed because I was lifting all sorts of heavy stuff and was moving fencing equipment and everything. So I think I did something then on top of hitting my head, which was a bit stupid. I'm accident prone. That's how it goes. I'm sitting here and thinking I had put my battery on the charger and I didn't even do it. It's a bit stupid. love music, but I haven't listened to any music anymore lately. Have been live or touched the guitar. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Sometimes you go through phases like that, though. I do that, Metal. I have days where I don't want to even know about music because something else is going on. And things have just, I've changed my importance for things changes. It could be, you know, something else happening that's just more important that needs to be dealt with. It's perfectly okay. You'll get back into it. As long as your kids are good, that's the main thing. I hope they're all good. My son's been sick as a dog. He phoned me the other day. He sounded like death warmed up. My grandchildren were sick. They were in hospital the other day. They're okay now. I think that was about a week ago. I shouldn't have thought about my eye. Ow, that hurts. Yeah, sometimes I don't feel like doing stuff myself. Like sometimes I get days where I just go, I don't want to even be awake. I don't want to be here. I get angry that I'm woken up. I don't want to be alive. But then I say to myself, look, what the hell is your problem, girl? Get the hell up, feed your animals and do what you've got to do. And then I come good. But I do have a lot of moments where I just want to give up and not even bother with anything anymore, get a bit disillusioned. But the thing is, I think it's because sometimes I place my happiness on things that I shouldn't place my happiness on. Instead of being happy within myself, I look outwardly for happiness. I look at other people to make me feel happy. And they can make you feel happy for a bit, but ultimately it doesn't work all the time. You've got to have within yourself your own meaning for yourself and your own purpose for yourself. Having a purpose is the key. You've got to have a purpose, no matter how small. And small goals, not long-term, huge, giant goals. Small goals that lead you to long-term, huge, giant goals is the way to go. So say I decided I want to really commit to learning to speak Korean, which I do want to do that. I right now, sitting here right now, can honestly tell you, there's no way in hell I'm going to learn to speak Korean thinking that way. The way I've got to do it is I've got to be gradual and no pressure on myself. The more I pressurize myself, the more anxious I get, the more depressed I feel, and I just don't want to do anything then. I give up and I go, fuck it, I don't care. Now I'm trying to learn to speak, and I am gradually picking things up because I watch Hyunjun. He's teaching me a lot about Korea and how to speak and the different things to say, just with how he's very, very good. He helps me a lot. He doesn't realise he's even helping me, but he's teaching me a lot with wording and things like that. I'm learning more from him than I'm learning from listening to the YouTube How to Speak Korean channel, which is also very good, but it doesn't interest me. There's no interest. It's boring. It's got to interest you. You've got to have an interest in something. So if I'm listening to Hyunjun because I'm interested in his life and what he's doing, and as a person, I genuinely like him. I think he's a lovely, lovely fellow. And I don't understand why Koreans treat him like garbage, because he's not a horrible person at all. Korea needs to behave itself, to be honest. He's probably one of the better Korean people that I've met. But having said that, Hyunjun has taught me more because I have an interest. I have a vested interest in his well-being and how he's doing, and I enjoy his channel. He takes me around Korea and shows me all the things that I wouldn't see. It's like going on a tourist visit. I don't have to go there on the aeroplane because he takes me where I've got to go. So it's same with Ricky Escobar Jr. When he was showing us he's all over America, I used to go in his truck on a daily basis through the camera, and he would show us all this beautiful scenery all over the United States because his job is a truck driver. And music as well. He played music. We had an absolute great time travelling across America without me even leaving my house. It was fantastic. And I enjoyed learning all the things about the different places I was going to. I was looking through the window out. I enjoyed it because I enjoyed the company I was in. And there's a lot of people that have great channels, actually, that show you all sorts of stuff. There's a lady called California Ford 44 who, she walks to work at night, and I'm so impressed with just her positive attitude, the way that she's so positive about everything in her life, despite the mundaneness of it all and the, you know, being stuck in crammed in a concrete jungle when you really want to be out in the open fields. But just the way she handles herself and her love for everything, it's beautiful. There's all these gems of people all over the place, all over the world, just hiding away. Wouldn't it be good if we could have a giant convention where we all met one another? I've always talked about that. I've thought about that. Mr. Big Pipes and I have discussed this before too. It would be so cool. What's the playing on a minute? Don't come through. What's the point of me playing? But you play for yourself though, Metal. Play for yourself. Don't play for other people. Do what I do. Just play for yourself. I play for myself. I play because I want to do it, because I enjoy it. If someone has a request and I can complete it, I'll do it. Otherwise, I just play for myself. You've got to stop feeling happiness through other people. You've got to grab your own happiness. Look around and see what you've got around you and think about it. Think about the things that are around you. Like, sometimes I have days where I look out here and I go, oh, look at this mud everywhere. It's fucking shit everywhere. I've got to go and clean it all up. Then I think to myself, well, guess what? I could be completely fucked up. I watched a young man the other day who was burnt almost to death. He's 90% burns. He's lost all of his hands apart from 3 fingers which aren't working properly. He's lost all of his facial features. He's unrecognisable. He was 19 years old and a drunk driver hit him in his car and he went up in flames. And he was basically talking about it, and he was saying before this happened to him, he had no appreciation of gratitude for anything. Now he has gratitude for everything. He appreciates everything. The fact that he's breathing, he appreciates the fact that he's alive, despite the adversity he's going through. If you want to feel better about yourself, watch this dude. I'll put a link up so people can see him. He's called Him Kardashian. H-I-M Kardashian, as in the Kardashians. K-A-R-D-A-S-H-I-A-N. Kardashian. Him Kardashian. And the spirit of this young fellow, he could be bitter, angry, twisted, aggressive, nasty, horrible, and he's not. I can tell he has, as a human being, he has anger for what has happened, because the good dude shouldn't have been drunk driving and burned him. Should never have happened to him. But he doesn't live on that. He lives on, I'm alive, I've got a great family, I've got good support, I was blessed with what I had before it happened, and now I'm even more blessed because I'm still here. That attitude is what I want to have with myself as well. That's what I want to be able to do. You play for your fans. But if you're only doing it for your fans, you're not going to enjoy it. You'll get sick of it. This is why it's frustrating you. Beard plays for other people. You play and other people only happen to hear. Yeah, that's right. That's the same as me. But the thing is, fans come and go, and people are fickle. They'll come and go. People these days have a short attention span. They last maybe 45 seconds on one person's live. That's the average. You're doing well if someone watches you for 45 seconds, apparently. So you got to look at it. Do it because you love it and you enjoy it. And then what will happen is, when you change that attitude around to doing it that way, your personality will come forward. Like I've seen, Metal, I've seen your happy, bubbly personality come through. And when that comes through, it's beautiful to see. It's an attractive feature. People want to be around that. So you've got to get yourself to you and be inside yourself doing it because you love it. And then that will shine on through with whatever it is you're doing, will come through. And people will be attracted and drawn to you naturally just because of your own excitement and love and happiness and wonderment for your music. This is what it is. People are attracted to that bubbly personality. That's like Steve Irwin, right? Everybody, he was over the top according to a lot of people, but I don't think so. I think he was pretty mundane, actually. He's pretty ordinary. I'm the same as him. If I get super excited about something, I let it show. I don't care who's watching. I don't care where I am. If I'm excited, I'm excited. If I'm loving something, I don't care if it's an ant walking along or if it's like a Mercedes-Benz or whatever the hell I'm seeing, or a classic car, anything. I'm passionate about things. You've got to let the passion come through. Whoosh! Well, that's up to you. Yeah, you can do that. It's your channel. It's up to you how you do it. And that's the thing. No one's going to tell you what you've got to do or how to do things. But just as a pointer, I'm just saying, like, make it for yourself so you don't disappoint yourself with other people, because people will disappoint you. Always people will disappoint us. If we're reliant on another person for our happiness, we shall be disappointed time and time again. We must love ourselves and value ourselves first and foremost. I'm still learning to do it, and I'm like nearly a half a century, and I'm about ready to probably cark it. And I'm still trying to learn how to do it. By the time I die, I want to be able to say to myself, honestly inside myself, that I value myself to the fullest extent that is possible, without being a narcissist or being crazy. I want to be able to value myself, and I'm learning how to do it. I'm learning how to appreciate the things that I'm capable of and value those things and be proud of the things that I do. I think sometimes we get scared of being proud of what we do because we're worried how people will view it, because people might then think we're up ourselves or something. But it's not. It's not always about that. There's a difference between arrogance and validation, validating oneself. And arrogance is where you think you can do everything and no one else can do it the way you do it, and no one else is like you, and you're absolutely the most special thing on the planet and no one else matters but you. That's arrogance, that's narcissism. But if you're proud of what you do, say you're somebody who created a clothing brand and you're proud of it, and you talk about, oh, you know, I made this new clothing brand and I've managed to get this and that and this and that. But then generally the people who are like that, they'll also give credit to others around them as well. Like they may say, my mum helped me finance it and I got it done because of my mum. That's like me. I'm very proud of the accomplishments I've had, but I didn't do it by myself. There were several people involved in the process. I made the decisions for myself, but I had to have support in other ways from other people to be able to accomplish anything I did. And that's how it is. That's why humans are so connected. We must have somebody or something, some persons around us who are supportive to endure the things that we endure or do the things that we do that are difficult. And now I'm giving another lecture, which I didn't really want to do. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right, Retired Beard. Nerd's live stream is very fun and bubbly. And a lot of people stop by because of that. She gets like 60 people every time. She's just got a personality that attracts people. And she doesn't have to sit there or do anything or strip down naked or anything. She's just a decent, nice lady. And people are attracted to that. People forget that people are attracted to those qualities. People are attracted to people not because they're pretty or because they've got the latest of everything. They're attracted because somebody's nice and makes them feel validated and welcome. Makes them feel like that they're something important. And that's a very good trait to have. That's actually probably the best trait you can have as a human being, is to have the skill of being able to validate and raise others up when they're down. It's very important to do. And who knows, then when we have the downs, when you're one who does that, then when you have the down, then it should come back to you in some way, shape or form. There should be somebody that comes back and validates and raises you up as well. That's how it should work. The connections there. It's a good thing. My machine is making a god-awful noise. I don't know what it's doing. It's the speaker. I definitely do have trouble with my power. So when you go live, that's your rock. Yeah. I one time had like 6,000 views on one live, and the stupid thing was I lost 10 people because of it. But it was a live where I was actually yelling and going off my tree about something. I don't even remember what the hell I was going off about, but everyone found it entertaining. I was not entertaining. I wasn't there to entertain. I was very upset. I remember about it. It was a dude that was coming on and saying that it was okay for certain religious people to have sexual relations with 8-year-old children. So I was pretty angry. But anyway, I had like 6,000 people. But the only reason they were watching me was because they wanted to watch somebody have a breakdown, because they were just probably not very nice people. And then I lost like 10 or 12 subscribers who maybe were from the religion that I was complaining about, but it was pretty crazy. I don't put any clout on anything. You can have 200 subscribers or you can have 2 million subscribers. It means nothing. It won't make you happy. What will make you happy is the quality of the people that you engage with. That's what makes you happy. And I'll tell you right now, I used to not do this. I used to just spend my entire day basically talking to myself. And I got along fine. I didn't have a terrible time, but I was lonely. So my life has gotten a lot less lonely through meeting you guys and all the different personalities that are here. And everyone's so different. There are some people that are quieter, some people that are louder, some people that are more, into, say, gardening or animals, or someone's might be more into music, someone might be more into singing. All these different people, melting pot of people coming through, but everybody's very kind and nice to one another, and that's the thing that I like. I have gone on some channels where people are really ruthlessly terrible to people, and I think, what is the purpose of all this? Why do this? It's just not necessary. I mean, there are channels that deliberately do it because it's a style of channel that they have, and they do it for an entertainment purpose, and it's supposed to be funny. I don't find it funny. I don't find picking on a heap of people funny, but some people find it funny, and for some weird reason those people have huge content views. I guess people like seeing others torn down. It's like the Colosseums of Rome. Oh, shall we ever learn? No, we shall not. We have not learned a thing from back in the day of the Roman Colosseums till now. We're still the same. We crave depravity. Human nature is very sick. There goes my friend in a coffee cup car. I haven't seen her for a while. When COVID was on, she used to have her coffee cart down the road, and I used to sneak down there and get sandwiches and coffee to help support her, because that was their business, and their business was basically going to fold because of the COVID. But I used to try at least 2 or 3 times a week to go and get at least a cup of coffee and at least a toasted sandwich from her, just to help keep the business afloat. She's a wonderful lady. She brought me so many plants and things and helped me out. Those geraniums right there in front of you, she gave me those. She just came over one day with all these plants and said, "Here you go, Ange. I just I thought about you, and I know you like plants, and I thought about you, and here you go." I was so happy. I was like, wow. I've had quite a few people actually just randomly pop by and give me things. It's pretty amazing how kindness of people can be. very kind, out of nowhere. You just go, wow. I don't know, maybe it's ordinary for people, but I've never really experienced it that much till I moved out here. Then I've experienced it a lot, actually. People are very kind. Little villages, see? Bring it back to a village. It takes a village to raise a child, and it does. It takes a village of people to really, truly immerse oneself. One must be immersed in others. I'm a bit of a hobo and a hobbit, and I do hide away, but I do enjoy engagement with people here and there. I just don't like shopping centres. I don't like going shopping. I don't like pubs and clubs very much either. I just think people are too rowdy. They get too drunk and stupid and carry on. I prefer meeting somebody walking in a park, or going down the lake or the pond or something, and walking along and meeting somebody and having a conversation. That happens every now and again. It's lovely when it happens, when you just walk along and meet someone. I have conversations with people randomly all the time, but I love listening to people and hearing what they do and what they've been doing their whole life. And there's so many interesting life stories. I mean, honestly, I wished I could do little mini films about people and their lives, like 5-minute films about people and their lives, like just like make a real quick film about their whole life in 5 minutes. I think it would be fun, actually. I want to try to do that. They tell me the story and then I'll quickly reenact it through a 5-minute film and then get them to sort of talk over the top of it. Oh, that actually could be a really good idea. People do that, but I mean, well, see, we were going to, at one point when we were doing our cameras and doing our wedding photography and stuff like that, we were doing funerals as well. So we were putting together funeral stuff as well and telling the stories for the people for the funerals. So it was something that I'm kind of familiar with. But I think if you had your life story given to you as a birthday present, say like you're turning, say 50, like me, if somebody did my life story, well, mine would be pretty difficult to do. But anyway, if somebody did something similar and gave it to me, I'd be like, wow, this is an honour. It'd be like somebody having you on Whose Life Is It, or whatever that show was in Australia. There's a show in Australia. Oh, good Lord, I don't even know what it's called. You're divorced now, so your life is nothing but happy. Yeah, sometimes that's how it works, Beard. Sometimes divorce is a good thing. For some people it's a bad thing, some people it's a good thing. It can be a challenging thing, obviously. It's very challenging to go through divorce. Any kind of relationship breakup is challenging. Friendship breakups, even. Sometimes you just got to see the good side of it. Hang on, my dog's going berserk. What's wrong, Sue Dooney? What are you not doing, Boo? What are you doing? Oh. He's just barking at something in the paddock. I don't know what it is. Probably the pony. I just think, well, metal you probably can, but I don't know. I don't know if that's kind of something you want to be bragging about. I would probably not. I'd probably lean towards not doing that. But that's up to you. Like, it's your life. But yeah, I mean, I'm too old to worry about things like that anyway. I'm too old for this kind of stuff. But my focus these days is really just on what I can do to help my children and their children, my grandchildren, as much as I possibly can. Even if it's just a little thing here or there. Even if it's just listening to them have a whinge about school, or, you know, they might want to talk to me about a toy they've saved up and bought or something like that. That's pretty much what I live for nowadays. That and trying to improve the property and just work with the animals as best as I can. I actually do have such a wonderful way of living in the planet. I'm very lucky. I could have it so much more worse than what I do. The only thing I wished I didn't have was anxiety. I really wished I didn't have that stupid self-doubt and anxiety that keeps coming through. But I am working on it, and it's coming a lot better. It's getting a lot better. I'm doing my positive affirmations to myself on a daily basis. I've been doing them on a daily basis for the last probably 3 or 4 years now. Just telling myself every day at least 3 things that I can be grateful for. Early in the morning, in the middle of the day, and later in the evening. If I remember to do it, generally I think of it several times a day, to be honest. As soon as I start, I've actually trained myself now, as soon as I start feeling like I want to talk negatively inside my own head to myself, I start to then automatically put 3 positives over the top of it. And go, well, come on, this is what's good. What is good? What's good about it? And it is. You get used to it. It's a habit that you form, and you get into a good habitual routine with it. Okay, Metal Rocker, can I ask you please don't describe things like that on here? Because sometimes young people come on here, and I don't really want them to have to read things like that. I'd appreciate it if you didn't put that there. It's not really helpful. I don't want it on there, to be honest. I really don't. I don't think it's necessary to talk like that. I'll tell you right now, being a victim of child sexual assault, I don't appreciate things like that on my channel. I really don't. And what it does to me is it starts conjuring things in my brain that I don't want to have to think about. That puts me into a very bad state. So I really don't want to do it. I get that you're not feeling great. I get that you're having a really hard time, and I'm really sorry that that's how you're feeling, but this is not the way to behave on my channel. If you want to express that, you can go and express that on yours or wherever else you want, but please don't on here. For real? Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to have to do something about it then. I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to act, and I'm so sorry, but I'm just going to have to do this. Okay. Because I can't be dealing with that. I really can't. I'm sorry. You're really not being respectful towards me, and I've done nothing but try to be extremely respectful towards you. You've got a lot of anger. I understand why you've got a lot of anger in you, but you're not going to use me as your sounding board for your anger at all. I'm really sorry. It's not going to happen. I'm giving you 30 minutes to think about it. If I'm still on here and you've thought about it, you can give me your opinion on what you think about what I've just done. But I have boundaries, and I don't care how much I like somebody. When somebody crosses those boundaries, my like for them is not valid. I don't care about that. What I care about is that I'm not going to be treated in a certain way. So if you can't be respectful to me, this is what you're going to get. And eventually it will come to a full block, and I won't talk to you again. So if you do value me, please have some respect. If you can't do that, It's okay. I'll leave you be. I won't cause you any problems or anything like that, but I just won't have anything to do with you. That's what I do. That's the way I roll. I don't want that sort of stuff on here. It's immature and it's rude. It's disrespectful. I don't know if you're high or if you're drinking or what is wrong, but, you know, that's not going to work with me. And it's not that I don't like or value you. I do, and that's exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I do have value for you, because I know that you can be better behaved than what this is. And you can be a lot more respectful, so. But that's my boundary, and you crossed it, and so you've got a little bit of time to think about it. You can do what you like with it. It's okay. I'll be sad if we don't talk again, but that's, you know, I'll get over it. It'll be fine. Life moves on. I do enjoy listening to your music. I do enjoy listening to you. I think there's a lot of really good traits that you have. You can be a very kind and considerate human being, but you can also be an obnoxious, egotistical nightmare sometimes too. So I'm sorry. As we can all be. Maybe today's just one of those days for you, but it's not going to be a day for me. I don't want to be brought down and thrown into a pit of shit and despair because I'm reading things I don't like listening to or hearing. So it's that simple. Yeah. I think I just did delete it, did I? Where is it? Yeah, I've deleted it all. I've put time out. Oh, you gave him 24 hours. Okay. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens. You can't behave that way. It's okay. I'll get it. He's having a hard time, and it's not easy. But, and if he is listening, I don't harbour any ill will towards him whatsoever. As a matter of fact, out of all the people on YouTube, he's one I most worry about. And I most think, how can I help? I've actually grown quite attached to him over the last few weeks, and I really do like him as a person. I think he's a wonderful young man. He just is lost a bit at the moment, and I think he's just going through some shit, and that's all I can really say. But I'm like this with my own son. If my own son behaved that way, this is exactly how I'd be with him. You can actually ask him one day. He'll probably come on here one day and talk to everybody. But he'll tell you, this is how I am. I have boundaries, and you don't cross. He'll say to you, don't ever cross my mother's boundaries. She means it. But the door's always open, and I'm always happy that people get hurt and people lash out, and I've done it myself. I don't really technically lash out at other people, but I've lashed out on here myself at different things and lost myself in a world of anger and disorder and upset, and it's not a good thing to do. So and nobody should have to really listen to it. There's private places you can talk for things like that. Pretty much everybody knows my Facebook, and if anybody wants to ever talk about anything they're feeling down about that's really upsetting them or getting at them, they're most welcome to talk to me. I have no problem talking off of YouTube. I just think sometimes for other people's own sake, they don't realise how they're coming across until later on somebody shows them or says something. They don't see how it appears for themselves. It's not good. It doesn't win them any favour with other people. It doesn't help them make more friends or become sociable with others. What it does is it excludes them. It's self-sabotage, and I've seen it because I've done it myself. I'm just like him in many ways. I see myself in him a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. nowhere to direct it. I've been there. And we all have. We all have. Some of us have tools to get out of it a lot quicker than others, and some don't. And sometimes it's one of those things that there's nothing you can do. It has to come crashing down before anything can ever happen to help. And that happened to me. I've had to come crashing down and landed in a mental institution, completely ready to die, and as broken as you can get. And I understand it fully. I wished I didn't understand it, unfortunately. Most of us here understand it. That's the thing. There's so many allies that can be had if you drop the anger. But when you hold the anger and you display it towards others, people don't want to be around it. They get scared of that. They don't want to deal with it. It's not a fun thing to deal with. I don't know. Anyway, well, it's okay, Bid. I'm not upset at anybody for doing whatever they have to do. If anything, you're probably doing me a favour, because I'm a bit weak with things like that. I have boundaries, but I'm a bit weak with things. I tend to be more, what do you call it, more, sometimes I'm too sympathetic or empathetic. And then later on I do regret it, and I think, my God, why didn't I act when I had the opportunity to act properly at the time? So I thought, no, I'm going to act. But anyway, it's all right. I'm just going to do a song. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll try and do a song that's... I'll see if I can do the chords to this. See if I can play this one. Okay. Let's get back to positivity. Sunshiny day. Hopefully the sun will come back out. The thing is, Beard, honestly, the only reason I'm like this is because of the shit I went through. I totally get it. I get it. I get loneliness. I get being discarded. I get being abandoned. I get all of those things. I don't want anybody to feel that way. Ever. Because it's dreadful. And it's ridiculous because I'm upset because now I've just had to do that to somebody who probably really needs somebody to talk to. And now they're alone again. But at the same time, I know that if I don't do that, because I have been in that position where I have acted this way, stupidly, been angry and horrible to people when I was young. I didn't get it. And I sometimes was like that. And you know what? The best thing that happened to me was people ignored me and gave me no time of day for it. And I learnt very quickly, you can't be that way. I learnt that when I was very young. I did it when I got thrown in Dhamma. I hated everybody. I hated all the kids. I hated everybody that was there. I hated everything. The whole world. And then I just realised they were all stuck the same as me. They didn't do anything to me. They were the same as me. They just couldn't get out of it. They were stuck there too. So I understand it. It doesn't matter if you're thrown in a kid's home or if your mother's leaves you or if your father leaves you. It doesn't matter. It's all the same feeling of abandonment. It doesn't matter how it happens. It's that feeling of that no one gives a fuck about you in this whole big world. No one cares enough. But the thing is, you've got to learn that you've got to care about yourself. That's the only way you're going to survive. That's what I did. I learnt that very young. You've got to care enough about yourself to survive. But you've also got to not blame other people for it. You've got to look at it is for what it is. And it takes a lot of strength to really be able to do that, because it's a lot easier to just be angry. It's hard work to overcome it. You know, I often wish my younger self would have had my older self as a parent. I often wish that, which would cancel me out anyway. But no, I don't think I'm not. I don't think it's my fault. I'm just. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to put somebody out like that. But let me tell you something. My own son, I kicked my own son out a few years ago. It was the best thing I ever did. It was the most horrible thing I ever did. I nearly died because of it all. I nearly ended my whole life because of it, because I couldn't handle it. But I had to make a decision. He was being violent and he was being rude and nasty. And he had disability and everything. But I knew if he continues to behave the way he was behaving, that his life was going to end in a very bad way. He was going to get himself killed with his behaviour. So I kicked him out. And you know what? That same kid now has a job, is responsible, and has a very good life, and is a very good human being to other people. But had I have just sat there and allowed what was going on to happen, it wouldn't have ended that way. It would have ended with either probably me being injured or killed, or him getting himself in trouble with the wrong crowd. And it was not easy to do. But this is what you got to do. If you care enough about somebody, you have to do things like this, because if you don't, you're not really helping them. You're just helping them destruct themselves even more. Some people can't figure it out, but some people can figure it out, and you just got to... It hurts, but you have to. You have to see the bigger picture. Spare the rod, spoil the child. It's the same thing. He's not my son. I don't know him other than being on YouTube, that young man. But I'll tell you now, I have as much compassion for him as I do my own child. I can see the potential he has. But he can't see it. That's the thing. He's got to see it. He won't see it until he's stripped back to nothing. And then he's got to look at himself. And he may not care. Some people don't. Some people do, some people don't. Some people spend their whole life like this. But sometimes they do wake up to themselves, and it's just a learning thing that they have to learn, but they need somebody to tell them and be honest to them. It's not scared to tell them the truth about themselves or to lose them. That's the thing. You've got to be scared, not scared to lose somebody. When I made my son leave here, I thought my son would never speak to me again, ever. And it was the most horrendous thing I could ever do was to feel like I abandoned my own child because of what had happened to me. It was so damn hard to do that to my own kid. But it was the best thing I ever did. And I was very lucky. Within about 2 weeks of him being gone, I got a call from him thanking me for making his life better. He was focused. He was made to be out of his little bubble of sitting there playing, games. He used to play the internet games all day long and be abusive, and his room was like a goddamn pigsty. He was terrible. He didn't want to do anything, and then he just started, because he's big, he's an adult at this time. He was like 18 or whatever when this all happened. But now, 5 years forwards, and he's a completely different person. As a matter of fact, for somebody who has cerebral palsy and has difficulty in walking and stuff, he's done absolutely remarkable. And he's actually just started to he's been learning to drive, which I never thought would happen, which is really good. I'm very proud of him. Because he only has a use of the one hand and one leg proper. The rest of the other side is partially paralysed. But can you imagine what it's like to have to chuck out your son when he's got cerebral palsy? And lucky I don't care what other people think. That didn't bother me at all. I couldn't care less what anybody else thought. But after spending so many years trying to protect that kid and keep him going and keep him doing well, and then having to basically throw him out and block him for 2 weeks. I wouldn't even accept his calls for 2 weeks. I wanted to, but I didn't. It's called tough love, and it's necessary sometimes. But you've got to be willing to risk losing that person permanently. And sometimes that happens too, and you lose the person permanently because you stand your ground, and it can't be changed. But if that happens, then you have to say to yourself, well, at least I did the best I could in pointing that person in a direction that was going to help them. If they can't see that, then my hands are clean. I've washed my hands of it, and you can let go and be okay with it. But if you do nothing, you can't be okay with that. I had a young girl when I first started this channel who threatened to take her life, and I barred her. I told her, and I tried everything I could to get some way to get through to her parents or somebody where she was to make sure she wasn't actually going to do anything. That young girl's thriving now and fine. But she hated that I did that. But I had to do it. And she came back after a while. It took her a bit longer. It took her probably 3 months of thinking about what it was. But she came back and talked to me and was fine. So they do wake up and realise that you were trying to help. It's like when you try to help anybody, really. A lot of people don't want to be helped and they get upset and cranky that they're getting helped. I do it myself. I don't want to be helped a lot of the time because it makes you feel like you're inadequate. But sometimes you are inadequate and you do need to get help. And that's probably the hardest thing as people to do, is to admit that one needs help. But it happens to everybody. It's just being human. It's pretty normal. Hey, Rocky. Anyway, I'm going to stop being upset and being too much of a mother hen. He'll be okay. That young man will be more than okay. And I think that young man understands and knows just how much I actually give a shit about who he is as a person, so I think he's going to be okay. He might hate me for a bit, or he might hate me all the time, I don't know, but it'll be alright. Alright, I'm going to try and do something else. I don't know what else I can do. Might do a Neil Diamond song. I was talking to someone in Korea, I was talking to Hyunjung yesterday in South Korea. He was saying to me it's really hot over there. It was like 30 degrees, which is very hot for this time of year for them. He was having a heat wave. I was pretty shocked. I was like, I can't believe it. He can't understand that I'm only 1 hour ahead of him, but we're on the same day. He's the same day as me. We're the same date, but he's in Korea and I'm here. There's only 1 hour difference between us. So if I moved to Korea, I wouldn't be jet lagged, would I? I don't know. Well, I don't know if there'd be world peace because I'm not exactly always empathetic. There are certain things I'm definitely not empathetic with, but there'd be no peace for certain types of criminals if I was in charge, that would be for sure. I don't know how I would deal with them. Mightn't be good. But yeah, we're the same. I'm the same as Korea. I think that's why I like Korea so much, because it's very similar to Australia in the time zone, but it's completely the opposite weather. They're winter when I'm summer. But we're the same. How can this happen? How come that happens, but yet the other side of the world on the other side is in the middle of the night? Are we on the same side of the globe? Is that what it is? That means Japan must be near our time too. Or maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. Rightio, here's a love song that ends beautifully. Actually, I'm going to play guitar for this one. Give me a second. I've just got to pee. I'll be back. just discovered something. Does anybody else have this issue? If you cry, does your eyes change colour? My eyes change. They go super green if I cry, and then when I'm not crying, they're blue. Why is that happening? Is it the salt content? I wonder why that happens. Does anybody know? I have no idea. Hold on, I've got to find my paper. Well, they all blocked him. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll try and play the guitar, and then if I can. Ah dear. Okay. Do I put a capo on it? I don't know. No, it says no capo. Alright, let me see. Oh, that sounds dreadful. This guitar keeps going out of tune every 5 minutes. Somebody thought I was tuning it properly by myself, but I said no. I'm trying to learn how to, but I've done it one time. I did tune one guitar I had, and I was amazed, and then I could never do it properly again. I don't know how I did it that one time. I did it with a piano, and I just did it, and then I checked it, and it was perfect, and I was like, wow. And then I tried it again, and it was hopeless. I was like, what the hell? I seem to fluke just about everything in my whole... Everything I'm doing is a fluke. Wasn't nothing but a heart in the middle of a bad dream. Like I took on the whole world, and I never had a chance, girl. It was a one-way conversation. I never got the invitation. Sharpness of the words deceiving. I couldn't stop the bleeding. Lord, I tried to be forgiving, forgetting about the we be living. On that highway going nowhere was the next to overdue. No, she had to give. electric in the middle of an ocean. You were there on the horizon, and I didn't have a notion, unprepared to comprehend it. I felt alone, I pretended, said my prayers, reached my hand out. You appeared to me that day. You led me to a new shore. I'd never been there before. Put me in the wrong direction. Then you let me out of hell. And it wasn't for nothing at all. I broke her spell. She promised me tomorrow. And I learned that lesson well. Oh yes I did. Oh yes I did. No worries. La, 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 la. You're the song of all my heartbeats. You're the only truth my heart needs. Show me how to make a journey. But I can't let you walk away. No, not today, 'cause I already slept with honey. Try to chase a night away. Just the two of us together. Does really sound okay? Say yes, it does. Oh yes, it does. Yeah, that's one of his ones from Melody Road album. It's called Melody Road. Beautiful. Neil Diamond makes the most beautiful songs. They're simple but beautiful. He actually got married the second time to an Australian lady, funnily enough. So did Meatloaf. He married an Australian as well. But yeah, Neil Diamond's, actually it's his third wife, I think. But he married an Australian lady and then he wrote that beautiful album, Melody Road, after he met her. He was in a very big depression apparently, and he was like, with it, or no matter how, that's what I mean, no matter how much money you make or how famous you get, it can be very lonely at the top. But yeah, he did a good job. Might sing another Neil Diamond song that will actually be a little bit more upbeat. No, I don't want to sing that. I sang that yesterday. It's a sad one. I'll start crying if I sing stupid songs like that. It's not a stupid song. It's actually a really cool song. End of the World by Scooter Davis. But we want to do... I'm going to do a fun song because it'll give me the ability to let some yell out my morning. Yelling, yelling, yelling. The girls didn't come up this week. I was a bit disappointed. Oh well. Oh.
You haven't?
Whoops. Alrighty. Now that I've turned myself into a blubbering mess in here, as I've done many times before. This is not the first time I've burst into menopausal tears and unhappiness. It's all good. We'll get there. I'll be alright. Let's see how we go with this one. Great song with a wonderful note on it. Hallelujah. Dream of only where I am, what I am, what I believe in. Holy, holy, holy dream. Wanting only you. And she comes and I run just like the wind will. Holy, holy. Sing the song. Come in there. Sing the song of songs. Sing it out. Sing it strong. And it's called, I did it a few days back. It's called American Trilogy. American Trilogy. So it's basically 3 songs in one. Oh, my nose is running like crazy. Here we go. This is him with the
New Plump Ambition by L'Oreal Paris. Powerful ingredients for 24-hour hydrating hair.
Hang on a second.
On Booking.com, it's easy to go from home.
This is ridiculous. Here we go. Right. See if we can do Elvis without going menopausal.
Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times they are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Sing it first. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland, I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. For Dixieland, that's where I was born. Burning old one frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. It's true, it's marching on. You got the key there. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. But oh, my trial will soon be over.
Nearly passed out. Here's one of my favourite Neil Diamond ones I'm going to do now. I'm going to do Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond. I Am I Said. I love this song. I'm burning up.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Isn't it good? Yeah. Oh. I've got cat scratches all over me. There. Oh. Billy's found the sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees growing red so low, but you know what I keep on thinking about. Making my way back. Got tongue tied there. Well, I'm New York City born and raised, but nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't not the wall. Well, I am myself to no one there. No one heard and told, not even the chair. Well, I am my crowd. I am said I, and I am lost and I can't even say a word. Leaving it lonely still. Did you ever read about a frog who dreamed of being a king and then became one? Well, except for the name and a few other changes, if you're talking about me, the story's the same one. Oh, but I got an emptiness deep inside and I'm trying and it won't let me go. Oh, and I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I've never cared for the sound of me alone. I am myself to no one there. No one heard and not even the chair. Well, I am my crowd. I am said her, and I am lost and I can't even say a word. Well, I am myself. I am my crowd. I am. Yeah, it's a great one by Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond has some fantastic songs, I must say. His Hot August Night album was really probably the best one. But and Melody Road is his best of the newer ones. Now let me find another song. Oh, this is a nice Neil Diamond song called Play Me. I like this one. I might see if I can get secondary singer to come up in a minute.
And the new Espadose, Valentino.
Hang on a second. All right, here we go. I'm going to try and remember to switch it around to the she's and the he's around the other way.
beside my bed. I softly said, come take me. For I've been lonely, need someone, so I've done someone wrong somewhere. I don't know where, I don't know where. Come lately. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. Songs are said to me, songs he read to me, words that rang in me. Right between from me one night. What was right became me. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Play me. I came to travel along the road that was long and narrow. Another place, another grace would save me. You are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Baby, you are the sun, I am the moon. You are the words, I am the tune. Yeah, it's a lovely tune from him. I just don't know what else there is. Has anybody got a request at all for anything? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Walk Hard. I'm going to sing Walk Hard. This will make me laugh. Oh, walk hard, hard, down life's rocky road. Walk bold, hard, well that's my creed and my code. I've been torn and slanted and wrecked you too. Had to struggle every day my whole life through. See the cherry words the world can't give, but I still got a dream and a burning right to live. Walk hard, hard, when they say you're all done. Walk bold, hard, when they say you're not the one. Even if you've been told time, yeah, that you're always gonna lose and you're never gonna win. Gotta keep that vision in your mind's eye. When you're standing on top of a mountain high. Know when I was a boy, folks used to say to me, slow down, Dewey, don't walk so hard. And I used to tell them, life's a race, and I'm in it to win it, and I'll walk as damn hard as I please. Got my walk, boys. Oh, wait a minute, I make up my mind, gonna look him in the eye, like I say, I got the word, and that word was good. I took it in the face, and I walked this mountain around good. Walk hard, walk hard, walk hard, walk hard. Oh my God, if you have not seen the Dewey Cox story, Walk Hard, you've got to watch it. Then you'll know why I'm laughing when I'm singing this song. Oh, here's a good song, Fastball.
We are celebrating 20 years of sea.
There's a peanut inside me? Nice.
Who remembers this one? They made up their minds and they started packing. They left before the sun came up that day. Next to retirement, some slacking. Where were they going without ever knowing the way? They drank up their wine, they got to talking, and now have more important things to say. Where the car broke down, they started walking. Where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone could see the road, drove on his pavement road. It's always somewhere that never get cold, never get gray, never get old and gray. You can see the shadow wandering out somewhere. Won't they be home, but they really don't care. Not there today. Oh my God, this is terrible. Hey, children woke up and they couldn't find them. Oh, they left before the sun came up that day. They just drove off and left it all behind them. Where would they go without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road, they don't Actually, I'm going to do I'm going to do a sea song. I like this one because you can. It's movable. It's moving. It makes you move.
Your soulmate has an immediate soothing effect. I recommend CeraVe as the one for you.
Thanks for hanging out.
Hey
guys.
Dodo, what's the deal with
Appreciate
your
it.
mobile plan again?
Please
Everyone
do
gets
all
a deal.
subscribe to my another.
That's the deal.
Everybody
That's
has
a crap.
something to offer. Here we go. This is a bit of a vocally challenging song. And no one but dust. I can never go love. And my soul would walk. One of the darkness rolling down the coast. And I wanted it back. Today was in the replace. Now no one bites the dust. Yeah, let's be clear, I'm just a wall. You did not break me. I'm still fighting for peace. Well, I've got thick skin and an elastic heart. But your baby might be too sharp. I'm like a rubber band until you put too hard. Now there's nothing I can press. You won't see me fall apart. 'Cause I've got an elastic heart. I've got an elastic heart. Yeah, I've got an elastic heart. And I always live through the night. Yeah, let's be clear, won't close my eyes. And I know that I can survive. I walk too far to save my life. And I wanted a woman else to bad. I'm doing everything I can. And no one bites the dust. It's hard to lose the chosen one. You did not break me. I'm still fighting for peace. Well, I've got thick skin and an elastic heart. Your baby might be too sharp. I'm like a rubber band until you move too far. Yeah, I'm just not the best. You won't see me falling apart. 'Cause I've got an elastic heart. Well, I've got thick skin and an elastic heart. Your baby might be too sharp. I'm like a rubber band until you pull too hard. Yeah, I'm just not the best. You won't see me fall apart. 'Cause I've got an elastic heart. Well, I've got thick skin and an elastic heart. Your baby might be too sharp. I'm like a rubber band until you pull too hard. Well, I'm just not the best. You won't see me fall apart. That's a pretty good song. I'm gonna go to a fun one. which might make people want to dance a little bit. It's called the lambada. I can't really speak Spanish, but I'm trying to do it anyway. So if I get it wrong, please don't get mad at me for doing it wrong if I don't do Spanish right. I'm trying really hard to learn how to sing it. Same as I've been trying for years to try and sing La Bamba. I just can't do it fully, but I'm getting there slowly. We'll try. There's probably lots of people who can speak Spanish on this channel that know that I'm doing it wrong. Hi Michael, how you doing? Welcome back, Norwich. Hey, thanks for hanging. And me, of course. Se foi com um dia sobre chorar. Chora, se for com um dia sobre chorar. Chora, chora, carinho, com um dia de só cuidar. Chora, chora, carinho, com um dia de só cuidar. I love this song. I've never tried this one. Yes, he did it last time. Hang on, does it have words to it? Yes, it does. Baby, you were always gonna be the one. You only ever did it just for fun. But you're under paradise. You at the grocery store. You don't need a friend when you can score. When you run the paradise. Johnny, we were always best of friends. Together paradise, from the paradise, from the paradise. Hey! Jesus said it's gonna be alright. He's gonna take my back so I can walk in the light. Well, you don't mind if I abuse myself so I can hold my head up. Hold my head up. Hold my head up. You don't want anyone. You don't want anyone. Don't tell me this is paradise. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone. You tell me this is paradise. You don't want anyone. You don't want anyone. You tell me this is paradise. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone. You tell me this is paradise. Wow, actually that's a pretty good one to do. I've never tried that one before. I'm going to do that more often. Now I'm going to do one I really like doing, because one of my favourite vocalists of back in the day, because he's classically trained. And I remember I got told that the devil was he was the devil actually. I got forbidden for listening to their songs and got told he was the devil. But of course I really liked the voice that was coming out of this guy, so I just ignored it and did it. Let's go. I hope this one works.
Your door to bug eviction.
See if anybody can figure out who it is. Hang on. Woke up to the sound of pouring rain. Wind whispered, I'm thinking of you. No tears you cried, the cold mountain. When you needed me, I came through. Paint a picture of the days gone by. Love and life you could make me see. I'd stare a lifetime into your eyes. So I knew that you were there for me. Time after time, you were there for me. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand. Sing, I remember you through the sleepless nights. At the end of the day, I wanna away. 'Cause you'll always be my dream come true. Oh, my darling, like every yesterday, walk hand in hand. I listen to say, I remember you through sleepless nights. Every yesterday, you don't wanna hear me say, I remember you every yesterday. Walking hand in hand. Oh, I remember you through the sleepless nights. Every yesterday, wanna hear me say, I remember. Yeah, he can sing like you wouldn't believe, Sebastian Bach. One of the people that even Bon Jovi cannot outdo him. He cannot outdo him. He's got one of those very classical, high strength. He's like Meatloaf, high strength voices. But I just nearly gave myself a heart attack singing that. It was a bit hard. I blew my own eardrums out. Can you believe it? Oh my good Lord. Are you still there, Michael? You ran to get some food. I think my internet's finished. I'll do one quiet song. Jesus Christ Superstar song. What's it called? Try not to get worried. Try not to problems upset you. Everything's alright. Everything's alright. Everything's alright. Jesus Christ Superstar. Not Alanis Morissette, Jesus Christ Superstar. Here we go. I don't even think they've got it. Oh no, they got it. There's a lady in
Play
Australia.
the weekday Windfall Lottery for a chance to win $1 million every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.
Who did the Jesus Christ Superstar singing? Oh, she's a beautiful voice. I've seen her live a few times. She's fantastic. I love Kate Sobrano. She's going to tell you. Try not to get worried. Try not to turn on to problems upset you. Don't you know everything's alright? Yes, everything's fine. We want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world do without you tonight. If we try, we'll get back. So forget all about us tonight. Sleep at night shall soothe you, calm you and not you. Before you want more head, then you feel everything's alright. Yes, everything's fine. It's cooler than the Iron Street. For the fire want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try to look at nights and forget all about us tonight. Surely you're not saying we have the resources to save the poor from their lives. There will be poor always pathetically struggling. Look at the good things that you've got. Think while you still have me, while you still see me. You'll be lost, you'll be so sorry when I'm gone. Come you and night super for your forehead. Then you feel everything's alright, yes, every time. It's cooler in the orange sweet. Don't cry when your head is tea. Close your eyes, and relax, think about things. Close your eyes, and relax, think about things. Close your eyes, and relax, think about things. Close your eyes, and relax. Close your eyes, and relax, think about things. Think about it. Close your eyes, and relax. Close your eyes, and relax. Close your eyes, close your eyes, and relax. Close your eyes, and relax. Think about things. It's over. Close your eyes, and relax. Think about things. Close your eyes, and relax. 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 Close your eyes, hang on. Wait a second. I'm a bit dizzy. Ah. Oh, I need a break. I didn't know. Oh my god, I didn't turn it off. Stop. How I turn it? There. Okay. Josh is going to come and sing a couple of songs. Give me a break. Give me a break for a bit. And give some variety. Let's hear mama.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible.
Nah, can't be as bad as I was earlier.
It sounded really good. Oh, shit, hang on.
It's Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't finish it. There's too much.
Sounds good.
I'll need Jesus Christ Superstar to raise me from the dead if I keep singing that song. I've got a headache again.
Where is, I don't even know.
Which one?
I'm trying to think. Fuck, I can't think.
You could do Walk Hard again. Do Cox.
I'll try it.
Walk Hard. I had no idea somebody made it. They've done a few of them, but they didn't do the one I want, which is the Darlene, 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 Darlene.
I don't know. I'm not even sure how it goes anymore. In a long time.
You will.
Sing it.
I sang it a minute ago.
Oh, yeah.
Testing one test.
Go.
Oh, hang on.
Need to start again.
Hold on.
Testing one.
Alright.
Walk hard, hard down life's rocky road. Walk bold, hard, that's my creed in my code. Been scorned and slandered and ridiculed too. Had to struggle every day my whole life through. To share of worse than this world can give, but I still got a dream and a burning rage to live.
Yeah, that's it.
Walk hard, when they say you're all done. Walk bold, hard, though they say not the one. Even if you've been told time and time again that you're always gonna lose and you're never gonna win. Totally shit. Fucking vision in the mind's eye.
Yeah, he goes really high and sings.
Standing at the top of a mountain high.
Such a good song.
It is a good song. It's a good album, actually. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Royal Jelly song.
Yeah.
No one else.
I don't even know how this goes.
Folks used to
Folks
say
used to say to me, "Slow down, Dewey. Don't walk so hard." And I used to tell them, life's a race, and I'm in it to win it, and I'll walk as damn hard as I please. How hard do I walk, boys?
hard.
When I meet my maker on the dying day, gonna look him in the eye, by God I'll say, gave my word was good. Took it in the face and walked as hard as I could. Walked hard, hard, walk hard, hard.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty good. Good song.
it's such a good movie. I've got to watch it again.
It was very good.
It's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Uh,
It probably is funnier than Spy Hard and all those. Yeah, it was just so cleverly done.
While we're on a western ring.
Or the man who shot Liberty Bell. I'm choking on my own self.
I'm doing that a lot too.
It's because we climbed the shed. The roos have been the roos have been hanging around a lot lately, just down here.
oh yeah. When Liberty Valance rode to town, the women folk would hide, they'd hide. When Liberty Valance walked around, the men would step aside, 'cause the point of the gun was the only law that Liberty understood. When it came to shooting straight fast, he was mighty good. From out of the east, the stranger came with all book in his hand. Amen. The kind of man the West would need to train a troubled land. 'Cause the point of a gun was the only law that Liberty understood. When it came to shooting straight fast, he was mighty good. Many a man would face his gun, many a man would fall. The man who shot Liberty Valance, he shot Liberty Valance. He was the bravest of them all. Love of a girl can make a man stay on when he should go. Stay on, just try build a peaceful life where love is free to grow. But the point of a gun was the only law that liberty understood. When the final showdown came to pass, a law book was no good. Alone and afraid, she prayed that he'd return that fateful night. Oh, that night, nothing she said could keep a man from going out to fight. From the moment a girl gets to be full grown, the very first thing she learns, when two men go out to face each other, only one returns. Everyone heard two shots ring out, one shot made liberty fall. The man who shot liberty valance, he shot liberty valance. He was the bravest of them all. The man who shot liberty valance, he shot liberty valance. He was the bravest of them all.
Yeah, good job.
I'll give it back to you. I've got to go. I've got to go do some things. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for singing. I probably can't do much more. I'm probably nearly going to go to sleep.
Thanks. Oh, a lot of bread.
Yeah, I'm having trouble today because my throat's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Under the Milky Way. I'm going to see if I can do this one. By the church. I don't really know how it goes. I know it, but I can't remember it.
Sometimes when this place becomes empty, sound of the birds fades with the light. Think about the loneliness, fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Though the curtain down on Memphis, though the curtain down, alright. I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. I don't know what you would find. It's something quite peculiar, something shimmering and white. Leads you here despite your destination. No one can wait tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. I know what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. But I know what you would find. another great song by them. So hard finding inspiration. Knew you'd find me crying. Tell those girls with rifles for minds that the jokes will make me laugh. They only make me feel like dying. The ungodly moments. So long, long between the branches. Do you find them drinking? Tell those men with horses for hearts that they jive to make them bleed. They only make me feel like drinking. Ungodly moments. Deep without meaning. Do you find them leaving? Tell those friends with cameras for eyes that their hands don't make me hands. They only make me feel like breathing. Ungodly moment. Ungodly moment. In ungodly moment, 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 in ungodly moment. Doesn't really go to that. Oh, that's a great song. I'm going to think of a song that's maybe a bit different now. I'm going to do Barbara Streisand. I've done a lot of yelling and screaming songs. Now I'm going to try and do a woman song.
New Garnier 8-hour pimple patch. Invisible on skin, visible results in just 8 hours.
Westpac, layers and layers of scan for defense.
Hope you're well. Welcome to the channel. I'm probably going to finish in a minute. Yeah, having a good day. hear what you say. No truth is ever lie. Stumble and fall, but I'll give you it all. I'll do anything to get you into my world and hold you with me. It's right. I declare over and over again. What do I do? Oh, I am a woman in love. I'm talking to you. I know how you feel. What a woman can do. It's right. I declare over and over again. I'll do anything to get you into my world and hold you with me. It's right. I'll declare over and over again. Oh, Barbara. Barbara is the voice of people, of some people, the voice of Jewish people. I could distantly be related to Barbara Streisand on some level. I wish. Let's do Silver Black now. This is another powerhouse. Let's see if I can do this one. Then I might stop. You're my world, you're every breath I take. You're my world, you're every move I make. Other eyes see the stars up in the sky, but for me they shine within your eyes as the trees reach for the sun above. So my arms reach out to you for love. With your hand resting in mine, I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world, you're every prayer I pray. My love ceases to be, and it's the end of my world for me. It's your hand resting in mine. I feel a power so divine. You're my world, you are my night and day. You're my world, you're every prayer I pray. If our love ceases to be, think I'm going to finish. I don't think I'm going to do anything. Do you want to do any more?
No.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thanks, especially thank you to the people who were supporting me earlier on when I was having a bit of a breakdown. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to have a bit of a rest and maybe have some soup. Bye for now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye. I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on, how do I stop it? Oh, I closed it off. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Bye for now.